Hi y'all, welcome back to Grow Fit with Tammy. On today's video, I would like to begin by asking you a question. Do you find yourself at home unable to concentrate well, you're feeling anxious, or just plain irritable? Instead of being a place of solace, a place where you come to unwind and refresh, you find yourself just as irritable and not able to relax. If you've answered yes to some of these, the culprit could be clutter. We collect and hold on to way too much stuff and we bring it in our house with us. I think we long for an oasis to come back to come home, walk in the door, and you find it calming and relaxing for you and your family. You see, clutter in our house has been shown to increase anxiety, affect our sleep, and lower our ability to concentrate. That's why I'm going to share with you another tool from my toolbox that has helped me to feel fit and fabulous as I approach 50. Decluttering your home. This huge task has helped me to regain my home as a place of solace, a place where I can walk in and have that relaxed, calm feeling. But before I continue, I'd like you to hit like if you're enjoying my video content and subscribe so that you can get my videos as they come out each Thursday. But more than that, I'd really like to hear from you. I'd like to know how specifically this topic is affecting you, where you are on your journey with decluttering your house, or if you've even begun, or if it's just too hard a project for you to even tackle. I want to be here to walk out this journey with you. My first occurrence of dealing with clutter would be 12 years ago when my family relocated for the second time from the US to Asia. And I believe in 1 month I had to call and get rid of as many things as I could because we decided we didn't want to have 2 households worth of items. As I began to let go of things and decide what precious things I did want to hold on to, as we got close to that departure date, the things that I had left to go into storage or to go in our suitcases were items we really felt good about. If it was something you wear, you felt really good wearing it. The items around the house, when you looked around, it made me feel so happy and light and free, knowing that it was just the things that we really loved and that we used. Now that was a very dramatic change. I had to hit it head on and deal with it because we were doing a life-changing move. Everyone might not be at that level where you're ready to just radically transform your entire house because it is a huge task. I want to give you some tips that can help you even today, even right now. You can set a timer for 15 minutes and tackle one small part of a room and leave yourself feeling like you can look over there and know what's inside that drawer, what's behind that closet door. I feel really good about. I tackled that today and it's no longer hanging over my head as an extra weight. You see, as I prepared for this video, I thought, well, that's been my experience, and I know there's lots of videos and even TV shows now about decluttering and how to organize your house, but I thought, you know, what backs up my claim, because I want to bring this in. This is helping me with my anxiety. This is helping me get better restful sleep at night and be able to concentrate and focus. I came across some research that was done in 2011 by neuroscience researchers using an MRI machine and watching the effects on the brain of clutter. Let me read to you some of their findings. They found that clearing clutter from the home and work environment resulted in a better ability to focus and process information, as well as increased productivity. So this goes for your home and your workspace. Also, a chronically cluttered home environment can lead to a constant low-grade fight or flight response, taxing our resources designed for survival. This response can trigger physical and psychological changes that affect how we fight bugs and how our body digests our food, as well as leaving us at a greater risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. From clutter, these findings confirmed what I felt, especially after my journey to decluttering began. And then just 5 years ago, I had another experience. My husband is taken to cross-country walking. After seeing the effects that had on him, I decided I wanted to do it as well. So we did a 5-week journey, a pilgrimage, with our, at the time, 6-year-old son. What we had on our back is what we were going to use. So we had to pack in a backpack everything that I would use on a daily basis for 5 weeks. And trust me, you wanted no extras. Steve had done this before and he pretty much knew what we needed. And then I went ahead and did further research as a woman, like makeup and toiletries, things that I would need, and how to downsize to the bare minimal. This was also a hugely freeing experience. Not only did we enjoy our time together as a family, not being burdened by thinking about appointments, commitments. Here I was with 2 changes of clothes in my backpack, and I did perfectly well. Washed them and kept up with them and made sure they were in good condition and ready for the next day. Seems very simplistic. It kept me focused on what was really important. What was important about the journey, what was important for my family's needs. I wasn't overburdened, I wasn't overwhelmed. Now that's something I knew I could take back with me. And although I still have pretty things around me and I'm not a minimalist by far, when I'm relaxing and I start to get tensed up, then I just do my little exercise of maybe my closet's totally out of order again, and I'll just go through it quickly, pull out a few things that I know I don't need, I've accumulated, they were given to me, and put them in a bag or a box by the door to donate. Refold everything, put it away nicely, and then I can rest knowing behind that door there is order. Behind that door I can control what's going on, and that gives me a sense of peace. Maybe it's too big of a task for you to conquer the whole house, or you have a family and other family members are not willing to let go of the things they have around them. But you have some spaces that you're in control of. Take a few minutes, set a timer if you need to, if it's too overwhelming. Paperwork is a dizzying chore for most of us, but I will take out my box that has paperwork, my filing system, sit down for 15-20 minutes, let myself know I'm just gonna do this for a short while, go through the papers, at which time I pull out any unnecessary items that I might have put aside thinking I'll get to it later. But then when I look at it again, I realize I don't need to handle this. This isn't something I need in my life. It overcomplicates it, and put it in the rubbish. And then other paperwork that needs to be filed or put away, I quickly sort it, put it back where it belongs, and it's done. And usually I walk away with a load of rubbish that didn't need to be there. And that on its own helps to unclutter my mind just that little bit more. Well, that's all I had for you today. Something for you to think about and maybe something for you to act on. Do feel free to write in the comments. Let me know what you're working on today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you're feeling fit and fabulous today on your journey. Till next week, bye y'all.